Hello Rage in the Cage Man. How was your hunt this last weekend?
Hello Solid Broadhead Man. I smacked him big time this weekend. I put the Rage in the cage.
That is so good to hear that you had success. Is your elk hanging in your garage, Rage in the Cage Man?
Well, not exactly Solid Broadhead Man. I had a slight problem in recovering my elk after shooting the Rage in the cage.
I do not understand, Rage in the Cage Man. You said that after seeing all the Rage in the Cage commercial ads that Rage in the Cage were the best thing since sliced bread. What happened to your bread? You told me that shooting Transformers-type broadheads are the future of bow hunting.
Well, when I started to nock my arrow, I noticed that rubber band was not quite right. I drew back anyway on the elk at 30 yards. I know I hit the elk right in the cage with my Rage. But for some reason the Rage in the Cage broadhead bounced off the elk like I was hitting concrete. It did go in over an inch deep but then just bounced off. Even though it was right in the vitals, I'm sure it was all me and not the broadhead. I still believe the ads. One cannot deny a broadhead reliability when famous people endorse them.
Oh, I see. It seems to me that the Rage in the Cage broadhead has some issues with penetration. What makes you think the endorsements from famous people are true?
If you can't trust a country singer, who can you trust? How did your weekend go, Solid Broadhead Man?
I had a great weekend, Rage in the Cage Man. I got up on a nice 6x6 and put my precision machined solid 150 grain bone splitting broadhead right through the elk. The elk only went 40 yards. It is hanging in my garage right now. You want to go see it?
I am going to have to pass on that right now on seeing your elk. My buddy also shot an elk with a Rage broadhead this morning, and we need to go back out to see if we can recover it before the bears or crows get it. He said it was a good shot, but he also noted that the rubber bands came apart and the flimsy blades deployed early. We found one of the blades broken on the ground. I think we just got a bad batch of Rage broadheads. I wonder if the rubber bands melted while our bows were in our hot car.
Oh, I see. That could be the case, Rage in the Cage Man. I would keep your bow away from any heat. Rubber bands do melt very easily when in a hot car. I wish you luck in finding your elk. You sure you do not want to try one of my VP bone-splitting precision machined solid broadhead? They have no rubber bands and the blades are solid and will never deploy early.
No thank you, VP Man. I still believe in the Rage broadheads. I have seen the Rage commercials on TV many times and have seen footage of huge gaping entry and exit holes with massive blood trails spewing all over the place. I will continue to trust in those ads and the country singers who endorse them. Famous people have nothing to gain in promoting the Rage broadheads. Thanks anyway.
Sounds good, Rage in the Cage Man. I'm going home to cut up my elk. We are having back straps tonight. Take care.